Imagine standing in a room filled with hundreds of other founders, each one pitching their dreams, their hopes, their futures, jostling for the same fleeting spotlight, hoping one word, one slide, one gesture will unlock the door to the funding they desperately need. Over and over, minute after minute, pitch after pitch, the rhythm never changes. It's meant to be a battlefield of ideas, but too often it feels like a treadmill, an endless loop where passion runs dry, not because the vision isn't there, but because the system strips the soul from the story. Every founder watching this knows the pain, pouring their heart into those 7 minutes, practicing lines until their voice cracks, sweating under bright lights, only to feel invisible the moment their few precious minutes end. The brutal truth nobody says out loud is that pitch competitions are often less about transforming ideas into impact and more about fitting a way too tight mold. A mold shaped not by your vision, but by the tired expectations of investors chasing buzzwords and formulaic success stories. It's gut-wrenching when that moment of hope becomes a source of pain. When, instead of opening doors, pitch contests slam them shut in your face. Because in these competitions, the rare, the truly radical, the ones who dare to rewrite the rules, are frequently pushed aside. The system wants safe bets, neat narratives, and quick wins, not messy, complicated, world-changing dreams. They want you to sound good, look good, but more importantly, to look like every other pitch they've already heard, a copy in a sea of copies. This isn't just about competition fatigue or feeling overlooked. It's about a deeper cost, one that's invisible until it's too late. These contests teach founders to shrink themselves, to prioritize style over substance, to craft scripts that appeal to fleeting trends instead of bold visions. You become a contestant, not a creator. An actor on a stage, not a leader of change. Every time the stage lights dim, a part of your original spark dims with it. And for investors and leaders watching this, the pain looks different, but it's just as real. The endless stream of pitch decks that look the same, run through filters of expected growth, market size, traction that doesn't tell the real story. So many promising ventures lost in translation, buried under layers of rehearsed messaging designed for contests, not for making real connections. It wastes precious time and energy chasing signals that don't hold the fire you need to build something legendary. But here's the pivotal moment where everything shifts. None of this has to be the way the future is built. These pitch competitions, these highly structured, commodified rituals, they don't have to be the standard bearers of fundraising. They are a symptom of a broken system, not the solution. The shortcut everyone tries to take, but that cuts out all the soul. What if the real power lies not in trying to fit into a mold, but in breaking it entirely? What if instead of rehearsing for a 7-minute spotlight, the priority was building deep, genuine relationships, carefully crafted, personal, relentless efforts to align not just money, but minds and hearts? The answer isn't a more polished pitch, it's a more authentic process. The true fundraisers succeed because they understand that fundraising is not a contest to be won in a moment. It's a long game, a series of conversations, a weaving together of people and ideas over time. It's about building a network where rare individuals, the founders who refuse to settle for mediocrity, the investors who burn for impact beyond spreadsheets, the leaders who reject comfort and bend the status quo, actually find each other. Not by chance, but through fiercely intentional connection. This means stepping out of the noise, the carnival of 1-minute showdowns, and into something quieter, more enduring. It means practicing ruthless sovereignty over your time and your story, questioning every rule, every best practice that tells you to compress your vision into 7 minutes, holding on to your authenticity even when the system screams for conformity. Fundraising reordered starts with rejecting the illusion that speed and flash equal progress. It's about embracing patience, the kind of patience where every conversation counts, where alignment matters more than applause. It's about rewriting your reality, not shrinking to someone else's idea of success. And the good news? This path already exists. It's the secret of those who burn brighter, who refuse the easy comfort of the usual routes. These founders aren't out there competing for airtime. They are out there building partnership systems, crafting ecosystems of support, where complementary talents amplify each other's impact. They create resonance, not noise. Here's something rarely said. Your value as a founder doesn't come from how fast you raise or how many pitch contests you survive. It comes from how deeply you cultivate trust with the right people. Investors who see beyond the pitch deck and understand your vision. Leaders who want to build something that lasts, not just a momentary headline. And here's the truth for investors. Your role isn't to sift through a pile of polished performances, hoping for the diamond in the rough. Your power lies in seeking out those who dare to be different, those who refuse to bend, then committing to them long term. Becoming partners in a shared becoming, not just suppliers of capital. Everyone trapped in the pitch contest cycle is missing the bigger picture. The world doesn't need more noise or more optimization. It needs connection, courage, and clarity. It needs a break with the industrial model of fundraising that churns out winners on style alone, ignoring the depth beneath. It's time to break free from the illusion that freedom means fitting into a competition's strict rules. Real freedom is owning your story, shaping your network, and making the process itself part of your transformation. It's about building a movement of the few, the rare individuals who know that to remake the world, they have to unlearn the shortcuts and embrace the difficult, slow work of true alignment. This isn't comfortable. It's not fast. It's often lonely. But it's the only way to truly unlock your fundraising potential. Because what fundraising really is, when stripped of the pitch competition noise, is a series of sacred connections. It's mutual belief made real. It's partnership born from patience and precision. It's about finding the few people who see your flame and choose to fuel it. So, stop pitching for applause and start investing in relationships. Stop chasing fleeting attention and start cultivating trust. Stop shrinking to fit the system and start expanding to create the one that serves you and the future you're building. In a world designed to process you into mediocrity, this is your rebellion. Be sovereign, be patient, be selective. Burn brighter by refusing what doesn't honor your authenticity. Align with those rare sparks who ignite your true power. No more pitch contests that kill your fundraising dreams. The future is crafted by those who refuse to settle, who seek the long game, who forge connection instead of competition. This is the call. Will you keep running on the treadmill of fleeting stages? Or will you break the cycle and build something real? The choice isn't just about raising funds. It's about reclaiming your fire, about creating a network where the rare become powerful, where your vision doesn't have to wear a mask to be seen. This isn't just a better way to fundraise. It's a revolution of becoming. And it starts the moment those tired lights dim and you decide not to follow the crowd, but to blaze your own path.